I am your homeless god, and you shall take your garbage before no other. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I really wanted to wait until I can get some concrete info on the ED RAM so I can add that into this video as well. But better late than better do it now. Might as well get it over with. A lot of things that I have been speculating are coming to pass. I don't even know where to begin. Basically, despite having 1 gigabyte of RAM for gaming, it's at half the speed of the PS3's XDR RAM. We're talking about the 2 gigabytes actually, one for gaming, one for the OS, DDR3 RAM that was discovered in a teardown of the Wii U. It's at 12.8 gigabytes per second. The XDR main RAM on the PS3s is 25.6 gigabytes per second. More confirmations from the CPU being a little bit undercooked are coming to pass, with end results from multiplats being a little bit unimpressive. Meanwhile, you also have more complaints from other developers like 4A Studios, the creators of Metro Last Light, complaining about the CPU. You also have problems with other upcoming games like Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper still having a lower frame rate than the PS3 version. Cannot confirm at this time yet if it still has less enemies on screen. Basically, it's showing that the biggest detriment so far to the Wii U is two things: bandwidth and resource. Because when you think about it, for everything that's on paper for the Wii U that's supposed to be strong, like 2 gigabytes of RAM, a general purpose GPU, and a decent CPU and all that, when you're using half of that RAM for gaming, and that half is half the speed of one of the competitors' main RAMs, meanwhile, you also have to deal with the fact that I can't find a good way to say this. I can't. This is going to be really mean, and I'm really sorry. But the Wii U gamepad is basically a blood-sucking vampire. This is taking up a lot of resources in pre-code. That's confirmed now. Also, there's been a lot of claims about how the games can run at the same performance with the gamepad, but EA, I forgot which EA studio that's working on FIFA 13 for the Wii U. They said that it only runs at the same performance when you're just running the same screen at the same time. If you're using the gamepad to run different things at the same time, that's when the game overall takes a bigger hit. So basically, mirroring is resource free, but other stuff that just eats it up. And another thing, the general purpose GPU. People really want to go about the complexity of a general purpose GPU, when in reality, using CUDA cores is not that hard. And overall, the Wii U is basically just like the 360. The thing about it is that for all the hype up we got about a general purpose GPU, you gotta remember, the speculations on the GPU so far are basically on one of the earliest generation configurations of the concept. So it's basically first generation, second generation, and the whole promise of a general purpose GPU still hasn't come to fruition yet, even today. So there's always that possibility that even though the GPU is powerful, it's still not that powerful. And you got all these factors in, and you end up with these current multiplats on a 2012 console that should be running rings around what's on the PS3 and the 360. I mean, a lot of people were making speculations of 1080p and 60 frames per second on big time games like open world games and such. That's now confirmed not to be so for the time being. So Until I can get into further research into other aspects, until I can get specifics, that's it for now. This is Jules One, the Homeless Gamer, signing out.